I've been faking heart attacks around my apartment just to test my girlfriend's response time. Madison, I haven't made it once. Yeah, I'm 0 for 16 on the Widowmakers at the Foley household. I asked my girlfriend the other day, I was like, what would you do if I suddenly died? She's like, I don't know, probably sleep in the middle of the bed. Okay, I was hoping for lifelong celibacy, but all right. I guess I'll cancel the trip to Fort Lauderdale next weekend. I am in a serious relationship. I live with my girlfriend. She's real. Yeah, we fight a lot. We do. We fight. But I think that's healthy. Don't listen to psychologists or your family or friends. Fighting's a part of the relationship. Like, to really be in love, you gotta hate the motherfucker just a little bit. You really do. That's what keeps you coming back. Like, you're just gonna do things that drive each other crazy. Like, something my girlfriend does that I can't stand is she talks during movies. And something I do that my girlfriend can't stand is I pee on the floor a lot. I'm gonna say that again. I pee on the floor a lot. Like, I do it a lot of times, and when I do it, a lot of pee comes out. Like, I pee on the floor a lot. And the one thing about peeing... Hold on. I'm 47, all right? And young guys, don't let the old guys get in your head. Don't listen to that bullshit. Oh, you better enjoy it now. When you get older, it stinks. It's not. It's actually pretty awesome. Like, do you know what the best part about being a 47-year-old man is? It's the peeing. The best pees of your life are in your 40s, fellas. I'm telling you. Like, you know they say women reach sexual maturity in their 30s? Men reach peeing maturity in their 40s. That's as good as it's ever gonna get again. Now, the having to pee, that's brutal. In your 20s and 30s, it's like, oh, I gotta pee. In your 40s, it's, I gotta pee! And you barely make it to the toilet, you barely get your pants undone. But then you get this nice, thick, powerful stream. Ooh. That literally feels like 2 weeks vacation. You feel like you're dipping your toes into the sands of the Bahamas, just like, ah. And it's going everywhere, but you don't give a fuck. And every once in a while, you get this magic fart that comes out halfway through. Ooh. Remember when your dad did that shit when you were a kid? You were like, oh my God, is he a Jedi? How did he do that? Best piece of your life, I'm telling you. It's almost as good, and I say almost as good, as jerking off when you have a fever. No, Madison, we don't know about this? Fellas, do yourselves a favor. The next time you got a real high fever, like I'm talking 104, 105, right before you go to the emergency room, just knock one out real quick. I'm telling you, it's like getting free Molly. Dude, you feel like you're coming out of a warehouse at 7 a.m. like, God damn, that DJ was all right. But yeah, me and my girlfriend, we fight. We fight. And I'm okay with that. I just wasn't ready for what we were going to fight about. The things that couples fight about on a daily basis, it blows my mind. Like, when I was a little kid, if somebody would have came up to me in class and been like, Henry, listen, I have great news for you. In 20 years, you're going to meet the love of your life. You're going to move in with her. You're going to build a life with her. And then on some random Wednesday night, you're going to be in a full-scale death match with her over how many paper towels you use. I would have hung myself on the ropes in gym class. That's what I'm getting yelled at for as a grown man, how I clean up Greek yogurt. That's what I'm taking heat for. Because my girlfriend can take a regular square of a paper towel and she can clean Afghanistan with it. I use paper towels the way a baby gorilla would use paper towels. Me and my girlfriend have been traveling a lot together lately. We've been together 7 years. And I've noticed there's a huge difference between traveling in the beginning of a relationship as opposed to, say, 7 years in. In the beginning, it's fun, it's adventurous, it's exciting. We're going to go away together. We're going to have such a great time. And after 7 years, all a vacation becomes is, yo, let's go fight in another country. Yeah, let's get an away game under our belt. Take this freak show on the road, baby. There's always a fight. There's always a fight, man. I'm telling you. There's an eye roll at security gate. You know, there's a little tension at the baggage carousel. It's almost like my girlfriend woke up one morning and was like, you know, I've never been in an argument in Boston before. Oh my God, Hank, what do you say we go up to the Paul Revere house and we embarrass ourselves like two complete animals over who lost the hotel room key? That'll be a fun weekend, right? That's a good way to put $1,200 on the Capital One card. What do you say, Hank? Let's go. We got into a fight at the Eiffel Tower. Lowest point in our relationship. Neither one of us had ever been to France, never been to Paris. Everyone's up there looking out of this beautiful city, and me and her are up against the wall doing the quiet fight. You ever try to do some slick shit and do the quiet fight? Yeah, you feel like a baseball manager pulling the pitcher off the mound. Just like, yeah, let's not do this right now. No, come on, don't do this here. I'm telling you right now, don't do this here. You do this here, I'm going back to the hotel. I'm getting my shit and getting the next fucking plane. Do not do this here. You're the one who wanted to come here. I wanted to go to Fort Lauderdale. Do not do this here. There was an old Norwegian guy that just turned his binoculars to watch us fight. Yeah, the fat one's getting yelled at. This should be good. And I didn't mean to throw the Capital One card thing in your guys' faces. I apologize. Yeah, I have a Capital One card. Let's not make a big deal about it, all right? Stop. We're just like regular people. We really are. Our credit score is just a lot lower. That's really the only difference. Because Capital One is the shittiest credit card ever invented. It's the only credit card I've ever had that emails me 15 times a day to refer a friend. They're real thirsty over there at Capital One. Other credit card companies don't do that. American Express is never going to call you up in the middle of the night and be like, psst, hey, you know anybody? You seem like a real smart guy over there. How would you like to pay your rent and gift cards this month? Give me a call back. I'm at a payphone. What the fuck? I know I'm not going anywhere, though. I know I'm locked in with this relationship. I'm hanging on to her like grim death. I figured this out a couple weeks ago because she was away and I was home by myself, and I hate being by myself, man. And I did something that I've never done that everybody told me that I had to do. I took myself out on a date. You ever done that? Just taking yourself out to dinner? Never did it. All my friends are like, oh my God, you got to do it. It's such a rewarding experience. You get to connect with yourself. You get to spend time with yourself. It's a really, really healthy experience. And I got to be honest with you, I never felt like a bigger fucking loser in my life. Like, I don't know what it feels like to be married, but I got a pretty good idea what it feels like to be divorced. Just a fat guy sitting at a Greek restaurant with a whole Bronzino in front of him. The server kept coming up to me like, are you waiting on somebody, buddy?